Everybody, welcome to my Tuesday arena tournament. It's casual Blitz this week, 5+2 with increment. I'm International Master William Paschall, and it's my pleasure to host this fun event every week where people from our community just kind of hang out and play a tournament. It's not rated. I'm commentating the games as much as I can, and we just have some fun here. 20 minimum games in Blitz to play in the tournament. Soltigo, so you streamed until 7 a.m. this morning, then someone came to fix my mom's car at 8 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. It's roughly noontime. In other words, yeah, that's a bad feeling. Sleep deprivation is not fun. Well, I appreciate you being here nonetheless, Mr. Soltigo, and we don't have any expectations for your standard of play, but I really do appreciate you going to the trouble of joining us despite streaming until 7 a.m. this morning. Burning the candle at the proverbial both ends. Here's the Ponda.
What's up, guys? Hey. I just want to tell everybody that you get bonus points for playing H4. No, I'm just kidding. No. Just have fun, enjoy the games, and play like a maniac. Okay. Good luck, and keep it clean. Okay. Bye.
So the Ponda will be watching. Matsuko's not with us today. We have the Master Fugu. Master Fugu is the way to go. Finally found a way to scroll horizontal at Lichess. Scroll horizontal? I guess you're talking about like mobile app or something, because I don't understand. Anyway, it's not important for me. Horizontal scrolling. The horizontal, what was that with the old TVs, Astrobate? Horizontal hold and vertical. Remember those old TVs that had like two knobs? Horizontal, what was it called? Tint? There was like a horizontal hold or something like that. When resizing the window. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're talking about on the desktop. I mean, it's, or laptop. It's pretty standard. Okay, guys, we've got 11 minutes till the tournament starts. Only a few entries thus far. Let me post the link here. Once again, this is the tournament, 5+2 Blitz this week. I did see if move 11. Yeah, I hate sleep deprivation. I'd rather have a hangover, honestly. Hangovers are much better than just being straight up sleep deprived. So I've had some kind of interesting experiences with the hangover, but sleep deprivation just feels bad. You're just like angry and feel bad. 5-2 is too fast for you. Today is my Imperial Stout day, so don't give a dried fig about chess today. You have like a daily beer club or something? Nefedov's like been truly Anglicanized. How long have you lived in the UK, Nefedov? He's like a real English beer drinker. You're taking a nap after the stream. Okay, hopefully you survived that long. Yesterday I felt bad. Today I feel much better. It's something with the like air pressure, I think. I'm getting more sensitive to that kind of stuff. Like fronts and humidity and air pressure. I felt really weird yesterday. Today I feel pretty good. Tizen Harem Éves. We'll do a Hungarian stream one day. Maybe when I go back to Budapest, I'll just make a fool out of myself. Yeah, Nefedov, 13 years living in the UK. Very cool. You've been there just about as long as I've been in Hungary. So, interesting. I'm about as much Hungarian as you are English. I've got 1 year on you. Alright, so Sparkle Horse Mysterious Expert. We've got Bulgaria. I didn't know he had a country there. Is that new that he was revealing his country? Mysterious Expert? I don't recall that being like open knowledge before. He's becoming less mysterious. Lord Anas, and it's so weird, it's like Ananas. Lord Ananas. I'm calling him Lord Anas for some reason. Lord Ananas. It's just weird like when it's not capitalized. No relation to Ananas. Arsenal fan, Richie, AP87, Asterbait. We're kind of slow to pick them up here. I bet I speak English better than you speak Hungarian. That's a tough one, man. No, I'm self-taught. You probably got some English training somewhere along the line. Arsenal fan. I played a couple games to get on iRacing. Yeah, the cool thing about the arena is what I love is the fact that you just really don't have to play every single game. You can just come and go as you please. And with a 2-hour tournament like this, or even longer ones, it's a lot of fun because you can just take a break. Soltigo can have a nap in the mid-tournament.
What's up, Rich? You gonna play some H4 today? Hello? Hello, little Nefirovs.
Alright. What? I'm not talking to you. I was talking to Arsenal fan. What am I confused about something? I know you guys are not the same person. Just happen to live in the same country. JCS, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Andrea does play interesting chess. I feel like he toned it down a little bit. Soltico's not in the list of players yet, which I find interesting. I feel like he's toned down his style. Lately, Soltico got more... I don't know, maybe he's taking my words to heart. He's become less crazy. But I don't want to encourage you guys to play boring chess, you know. You don't have to play like Magnus Carlsen. But toning it down, you know, trying to play soundly, I think is a good thing in general. Mr. Coffee, what's up? Ubad is back to normal. Yeah, oh, I understand. Okay. Nefedov, you're the one that's playing... Yeah, you're the one that's playing H4. Seems kind of contrary to your style, too, Nefedov. Basically, I think you're a very correct player. So this H4 business, when you played H4 in the Sicilian, I thought that's really not your way. You're not a bad father. Yeah, that's pretty timely. It's 21:41. That's like what? 9:41 p.m. No. Yeah, 9:41. I got 9:38. Is your clock fast or something? You better check your watch, man. You seriously have 41? I think your watch is fast. Soviet School of Chess. I have a book, The Soviet School of Chess. It was like Udovich. It's like an old hardbound, with like all the Soviet masters. It's kind of a cool, like a collectible. Udovich. Hope nobody was traumatized watching The Glitch. You know, Skinner enjoyed that. Please notice a typo in my previous message. No, it's got to be a trick. You also have a book by Udovich. Mine is like the Soviet School of Chess, and it gives little like stories about the different great masters in like Soviet chess history. Petrov. All right, guys, 8 players, but usually this we get up to like 40, 50 players, hopefully. Hey guys, do you listen to iDrafts? What is that? Oh, Lee Drafts. LeeDrafts.org. Erdna. God, I haven't played drafts since I was a little kid. But that's cool. Alright. Safer than playing poker, I guess. We got 5 minutes till the tournament starts. You already told you I was only beaten by my friends at chess. Because your friends were like grandmasters. Nefedov was like, he was the runt of the Pioneer Palace. They beat him down and then he quit and went into some really good career instead. While they're struggling to make a living playing chess as grandmasters now. Poor them. Anyway, guys, even the laziest king flees wildly in the face of a double check. One of your friends has a draw with Ponomarev. He's a runt and he's still 2,000 FIDE, approximately. Actually, Nefedov, how do you not have a FIDE rating? Or do you? I mean, I guess in the UK, like most of the tournaments are BCF or ECF rated. So, how many tournaments in the UK are actually FIDE rated? You know, you guys actually have your own rating system. Stopped playing poker since I folded before the fourth card. The fifth card gave me a royal flush. Yeah. Well, I spent 8 years very seriously playing poker, more or less full time, and the whole the whole ecosystem for poker changed. And anyway, you really need a lot of money to play poker, and I don't have that kind of financial resources any longer. So it's back to chess. Although I was somewhat successful during my heyday, it's a lot of work and not that consistent. So chess is where I'm at. Strongest player at your club is 2100. But JCS, I think you could be 2000 FIDE if you stuck with it. All right, guys, we're about to start tournament. 3 minutes. Someone dropped out. Mystery Master. Oh, this is Nefeda's FIDE rating card. I don't know. It wouldn't come up for me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't have a picture either, Nefedov. How do you have a FIDE rating card if you don't have a rating? It's kind of weird for me. Does that even make sense? It's like, do you have like some games and it's not an official rating yet or something? Like you have a partial rating? Is the Tory attack for white a good or bad choice in a must-win situation? You gotta ask Gata Kamsky about that. I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna be like quite the sharpest thing in the world, you know. Have I read about Russian hackers? Well, it is kind of popular in the news. Do we have a long-time lurker? Advice for you? FIDE 2000, stuck at my level. Biggest problem is understanding structures and patterns. What can I do? I want to reach at least FM level. You know, it's funny that you say that, Cream Style, because I think that middle game strategy and strategic play is really kind of my biggest point of focus. People are talking about openings, the Russian school of learning the endgames first. But I was giving a lecture the other day on one of the streams about how I think the middle game is really the single most important thing. You know, is if you want to improve your practical results, the middle game and understanding structures, things like that, static and dynamic principles. I would get Uva's book, you know, the 2-part middle game book by Kramer and Uva. If you don't have it already, I mean, that's a very important book. Okay, so also a good book is like The Art of Positional Play by Shereshevsky, but it's probably never been published in algebraic notation. Soviet school, excuse me. The Russian school is for hacking. They do hacking now. There's no more Russian school of chess. No, I'm just joking. I don't know if hackers really exist. All right. Let's go. 41 seconds left. More wah. No other masters today. So-called masters. Draw the mastership at 2200. Hopefully we'll get some strong players. Bobbis pretty good. He's underrated. Excuse me. Morwa is dangerous, and there's a lot of really underrated players like PQLD, Mule Skinner, Arsenal. I think most of you guys are underrated. Dual lurkers. Can you type in chat? Tournament is starting, so no typing for me. Thanks, Move11, for the 40-bit donation, guys. If you can support the stream, please do so. Oh, Bombist. The English doesn't work well against Bombist because he plays like this E5 really well. So we'll keep him at bay with like knight F3. Strange move order. What is he up to with this? I don't know what he's trying to do with like E6. Now it's like a 2 knights tango. So I don't know. We'll just play a kind of Catalan here. Actually, I don't know this line of the Catalan too well. Well, it's actually knight on c6. You know, not really a standard, although it's played. I know, or at least it's a standard line. What if I play knight c3 here? I mean, you so often see people play bishop d2. Then I know takes on c4 is some kind of variation. But actually, what's wrong with bishop d2? Then they go a5. This is all book, I know. He's supposed to play a5 there, I thought. I've never actually played this position. Looks like he's going to do some kind of Smyslov thing, like knight c3. Trade queens. Though I have knight e5 here, I'm not sure what it really does. Again, a very Magnus-like position. Queen d5, knight d2, okay. Smyslov endgame. Another good player. Another thing you can do for cream style, like, you don't have to study like middle game books. Just study complete games of great players. I mean, that's how I got better at chess. To be honest, like, the number one thing that I ever did to improve my game was just studying great players' complete games. I mean, I think playing is one thing, but you need to just know the masters. The best players in the world, study their games and learn from it. I mean, what else can you do? So Bombas is playing super fast. Not really, I think, that well here. Not to diss him, but it's like he's focusing on fast. He's not taking his time to say play the best moves here. It just doesn't appear that's the case. The main priority seems to be move fast. So sad news, announcement. You'll be seeing a new and more solid Saltigo. So I had the feeling he was taking my criticism to heart. And I did notice that. I did notice that Saltigo already in your play. Permanent resident evil. It looks like he's trying to get in f6. Okay. What is my D rook doing? I don't really need this D rook anymore. I mean, there's no pressure on d4 at all. a4, a5. Rook b8 is not a bad move. Probing. But admittedly, it is looking kind of hard for me to make progress. It's like, what do you buy the guy that's got everything? What do you what do you do against the guy who just keeps moving fast every move and has an answer for everything? He has a plan. The man with a plan. My d4 pawn is not protected. Oh no. This was kind of a catastrophic oversight. I didn't look at b5. Just take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, this is not what I anticipated when I signed up for this. But move 11, we still have very powerful passed pawn on the board. Breakthrough is looking pretty difficult to materialize. Man, he's ridiculously fast. Here we go again. I mean, you'd think Bombas rating would be like bullet insane, you know. The pawn seems to be dropping, but we have news. Tune in for the news at 11. The d5, where the rooks are always placed in the perfect position. Whatever's happening now, I have compensation for that pawn. Welcome to the 7th rank. So there is a check. You're not allowed to play that. That's not allowed. That was not allowed. Oh, I dropped my B pawn. Oh, man. It's probably a draw by repetition or something. Dropped my B pawn. I really thought he was going to go for that. So I'm just lost now? Some Magnusian. Can we do like a Magnusian sacrifice? Man, this is just insane. Bombus the Master Defender? Brother. It's looking pretty grim. Sack the exchange. Doesn't look good. Can we hang on here somehow? $1 million question. It's looking bad. He's beating me on time and on position. Just a waste of time to continue this game if I'm losing. Good start for me. Bombist, he's only 2100. Plays a lot better than that. He actually has an even score against me over 25 games. I mean, that's absurd, dude. Welcome everyone, this is Arena Tournament. I'm obviously pretty pissed off with this game since I had a massive advantage. And I don't know where it went. Mysterious Expert missed the first game. I thought I was going to play him first round. Where is everybody? Am I lagging? Am I disconnected or something? Man, this is a long game. Over 10 minutes. Why is Bombus thinking so long on this move? He has Rook E8, obviously. Secret move, Rook E8. Why doesn't he just play that? Stop torturing me. Obviously, Rook E8 just wins. Seriously, am I lagged? 95 ping. Maybe someone's at the door. As for you're the other person with the best score against me after Bombus, probably. Among the regular players. He fell for my trick. Oh no. Oh no. I talked him into it. Oh no, Mr. Bill. You tricked me. I always lie. Rook E8. He listened to me. Oh yes. He thought about that move forever. So now it's a question of playing for the win here. Piece for 2 pawns should be enough. I don't want my rook to get trapped. We got this. Phew, that's brutal. We got to keep you guys honest. That's why. I have to lie to keep you honest. It's not really meant with a bad intention, but if I always told the truth, it's like poker, you know. Bombus is toast. Very lucky win for me there. I was definitely lost. Back to the tournament. Morwa, move 11, playing in the 5-2. That's cool. My tricky manipulations in key positions. But it was weird. He was thinking forever, you know, and I was like, I really thought it was lag. That's how it was when I lost 50 rating points last week, when I got disconnected during a game. I'm just sitting there like, you know, waiting for like the guy to make a move, and then like a minute goes by. Everything looks like it's like running, and then I just got lagged out. But I saw a ping time under 100, that's good for my crappy cable. I wanted you to play Rook E8. Well, the thing was, like, the first move I looked at was Rook E8, and I was actually afraid of it, you know. But after like 20 seconds, I realized that it loses the piece, and so once I realized that, then I was like, okay, maybe I'm not definitely lost, because if you don't have Rook E8, I'm probably winning one of the pawns back, and it's going to be, you know, like a technical position, let's say, where I'm one pawn down, but some activity, maybe I can draw, basically. 2 pawns down is another story. So Rook E8 was the only move that like clearly attempts to hold on to like both pawns. I guess really you should have given one of them back and tried to play for a win there. Knight F3, but this is a Blitz tournament, S4. I'm not going to like play experimental stuff. I just want to play my best stuff when it's a tournament. Knight F3 is the move that I know the best. I can play it the fastest. It's the best practical move for me. Mule Skinner here playing an opening he doesn't normally play. My friend Roby, who's like he's about 1800 FIDE, is a good poker player, a friend of mine. He actually blundered that last time we played a Blitz game. It was funny. So don't experiment with new openings in important situations. I want to do the best I can. So playing my Blitz repertoire. Not horsing around so much. The simul I play different openings as for fun. Alright, Nefilov. I was going over this with one of my students recently, discussing. There is no better move really for black. I played a6 and e6 there before. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a queen b6 variation. a3. That's nice and passive. So it's like a, what do you call it? Well, now it's just a Skaveninga with a3. Well, I'm going to play actively here with b5. Strike a little fear into the heart of the Nefidov. Try to play as actively as I can. I mean, generally in Skaveninga, one shouldn't allow b5 with white. Maybe it's not that bad in every situation, though. Yeah. Well, Mule Skinner played an experimental opening. Not his usual stuff for some reason. So, yeah, this is where we should go.
Honda. Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. So, welcome to the H5 Club. We're gonna play this just for Nefedov and family. A little bit of entertainment here with H5.
All right. So H5 is somewhat justified. The so-called fishing pole. Oh no. The fishing pole attack. Don't know who that was coined by. Very strange. Former commentator partner of mine, Brian Wall, used to call this the fishing pole. Oh no, made in one. That was... Nefedov's been drinking too much English stout. Okay, that's the way to do it. That's the way to win the arena tournament. You want the quick knockouts. 10 moves, 8 moves. If I were white, I would have played f4. Calculated chess. Thank you. Chess with Chris. What's up? Gary Fong. My own friend named Joe Fong. I just constantly. It's more fun to say Fang, even if it's not correct. I told the joke about there was this matchup, Wolf versus Fang. That was funny. Then I started describing other strange name matchups. Anything anyone could think of? 2 fast wins. Marwaz's next. John Capone. Actually, Capone. Mysterious Expert is here. From Bulgaria. I lost against Marwa, so I rage quit. Why would you do that? I always like rage quit when I lose to people who are a little high rated. But it can hurt if you're in a winning position, no matter who you're playing. Marwa is solid. He's like me. He doesn't know any openings, but he's good overall. I don't have to play. I'm playing Mule Skinner again. I already played Mule Skinner, didn't I? Wait. But I have to play Knight F3 because if I play, we'll have the same thing. C4, E5. He likes that. S4 is gonna be like Knight F3 again. I'm a little bored with the G3. But this is strange because Mule Skinner's repertoire is usually Benko, so what's he doing here? We're going to go Rubinstein style with reverse Queen's Gambit accepted. I think we had a game like this once. Mule Skinner played Knight C6. Now he knows better. Never get outplayed. Knight C6, there he goes again. With a Knight C6 makes you want to think about what to do. Huh. I really don't know what to make of Knight C6. I mean, typically that knight in the Queen's Gambit accepted and Slav is like in the path of the enemy. C4. C4 is interesting. Bishop E7 is interesting too. Did I play B4 too early? Or is this good for me? Kind of hard to say. I don't like how quick Mule Skinner's playing. Guys, please support the stream if you can with bit donations. If you enjoyed the stream, you can give back. I was a little worried about Bishop F6. But now we've got your standard Queen's Gambit accepted reversed colors. Rubinstein played a lot of games with these type of setups with some success. Again, I talk about studying the classic games of the best players in chess history, going back, at least go back 100 years and work your way forward. You gave me all your money on Sunday. Thank you so much. But you're the only one who gave me all your money. So I appreciate that. The others still have to give me all their money. So don't worry about you. We appreciate it, Neil Swint. Um, all right, we need everyone's money. Just kidding. I bought some new shoes today for the first time this year. Um, all right, bishop d3, I guess. My bishop's just hovering over there in the air, and it didn't take. Crazy bird noises are starting again. It might be the turkeys.
Yes.
Yeah, I went crazy, man. There was this time when I was playing a lot of poker on Poker Stars. I was like a supernova. Played every day. That's all I did. And there's all these other good players. And I used to play with them, the same players in a lot of tournaments and stuff, and sit and goes. But I'll never forget there was this one guy. He made his poker handle bags and shoes. It was like I think a Portuguese pro, and I thought that was hilarious. I mean, obviously, you know, his wife or girlfriend like made him spend all of his winnings like on bags and shoes. So he just decided to make his handle bags and shoes. I thought that was really classic. All right, but anyway, b5. Wow. Why not b5? It's a very good player from Portugal. Maybe still doing it. All right, knight takes e5. So the b5 pawn could be a kind of target. Rook c1. Tactics on the diagonals. Nimzovich sacrifices. Perhaps queen b1. Knight g4 is also interesting. Let's go with this. But I'm afraid he's holding this together. We could just grab the bishop pair, I guess. No Skinner. You're playing too well this game, man. Queen f3? It's pretty minimalistic. I just don't think the bishop pair is going to be enough for me to really do anything. His queen is so annoying there. Yeah, I've got to pay for my new shoes, guys. It's on credit. Alright. Queen f3. Take back with the pawn. Then bishop e8, and I've got nothing. I've got nothing anyway. It looks like equal. Maybe we just have to accept that it's just equal. We try to outplay him like the Magnus. Master of equal positions. Okay, I don't know. I'm still tempted to take that bishop. It's going back to e8. Got like nothing here. Man. Did I miss this before? Is it possible I had this move before? Was actually strong? And does this move do anything? That's the other question. I feel like I'm just fishing. Fishing expedition. He may have missed the point. He could have played e5 there and possibly still stayed alive. Just losing a clean exchange. All right. Is this even a good move? I don't know what I was anticipating. Bishop c6 is obviously a danger. A danger to yourself. Master B, what's up? You don't know what to play, play h4. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I like h4 because it doesn't weaken many squares. It only weakens g3. If you play g4, you weaken f3 and h3. h4 is actually one of my favorite moves to play when I'm on tilt. I would play like tournaments, whole tournaments, just playing h4 on the first move, or h4 with white and h5 with black. I like it that it doesn't weaken too many squares. You know, it's much stronger than like f3 or something. If you want to play a silly move on move 1, I really don't think h4 is that bad. I would do crazy stuff like h4, h5, or h4, a4. Moving the rook pawns is not, it's not all that weakening. Emil Skinner tragically blundered. The knight g4 kind of faked him out. Now he's not really threatening anything, right? We got everything maximum pressurized. Bishop g4. Okay. Attacking my queen. Would you like to trade? So who's here? Haberbomb, Morwa, Bombist, Mysterious Expert, Monkey Pushing Wood, Nefidab, Move 11, Mule Skinner, Arsenal Fan, Laluo, I take back. Okay, having some fun here. We're still in first place, but John Capone is up, and Haberbomb is on with 6. Dropped his queen. Alright. A little bit lucky there. I'm saying that a lot. Come on. Keep the blunders coming, guys.
Yes!
I love that one. That's my favorite one. Absolutely, Lichess is better than that other chess site that we won't mention. Rigatoni Cappuccino in Frankfurt, Germany. Oh, you're visiting Frankfurt? Was that Cheech? Actually, I don't know. I said before it reminded me of the toad from the opening scene of Rango. I let you kiss my sister. Okay, E4, Chopin B. Well, the good old close Sicilian. That's good for like an 80 move game. At least we like to see I'd rather see the Grand Prix attack when the play gets a little bit sharper than in the traditional like G3 close Sicilians. He's a native New Yorker. Okay. So the classical. Kind of a weird move order with the bishop b3 right away, but probably doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, 7-piece table base. That rhymes. The 7-piece table base, absolutely. Sounds cool. I don't know what do we do here. D5, and then I hate to play these positions. B5, maybe you can do. I'm not really a huge fan of this. I think I beat Hikaru's stepdad in this variation once. Sunil Werementry used to play the Grand Prix attack all the time. But you know, like the main line involves the early F5. This is like a more tame version. He can play this though. This is strange. I'm not that fond of this position where I let him play and close it up. I guess I can play F6 though. But F6 is controversial in and of itself. He's 1700 rapid. Well, there's also knight b5, knight d6 I have to watch out for. So, c'est la vie. We try to close the b5, c4 on the bishop, I guess. Not my favorite position, though. Honestly, I don't really like d5, but I was like, I gotta do something. Rook b8. Just be consistent. f6 is anti-positional, attacking the head of the pawn chain. Pawns are pieces too. That's a good theory. Very, very insightful. Insightful. And incisive. Chopin B, I've never played before. He's 1500 in Blitz. What did I do wrong with the move order here? Alright. He can play knight g5, play for mate in 1. I'm not buying that. It's not like his bishop is cutting this diagonal with a crushing attack or something. So he can play all that he wants, but what I need now is some counterplay. Knight f5 maybe, but then what? b4, b3, and his bishop goes back to b1. It might actually not be so bad. I wonder if I'm doing the right thing. I'm actually like chasing his pieces back to their best squares. Practically here. Look at that, incisive. No, but I have a tactic. Not sure how good this is really at the end of the day, though. I mean, like, do I win a pawn? That could be relevant. Could be relevant. Steamrolling him on the queen side. Anyone following the Sinkfield Cup? Well, we were following the Kingfield. The Kingfield suck. The Sinkfield Cup, a little bit. I mean, nothing really happened yesterday, as far as I know. Aren't they like due for like a rest day? One would think. How many rest days do they should get like a rest day every 3 rounds, I would think, and something like that. Stationary knights. Okay, I was thinking queen b6 check and drop a knight on e3. Like a smoke bomb. I made the smoke bomb reference earlier. Actually, I'm going to have knight f2 check with a fork. Rest day after round 5. That's stingy. Man, they're getting really stingy there. It's not like the candidates tournament. Man, you'd think a billionaire could afford to give them more rest days. Maybe he's getting bored. So, queen f2. Queen f2 is like a demented move. He gets my queen, I get a rook. Then I get his queen, and he gets a knight. Yeah, but yeah, this is actually an interesting move. Reminds me of yesterday a little bit. If you see a good move, look for something better, right? But there is no mate. He's just going to sack, you know. He's not going to let me give him smothered mate. He can take with a knight on g1, you know. I will never play what? Chat in the mind hand game? What? Why do I get 0 points for the draw? The evil chess site? I mean, I don't think Chess24 is evil, just that it's like a, you know, it's also a for-profit endeavor. I like the fact that Lichess is like free, you know. Unfortunately, White's losing all of his stuff here. I'm just not quite sure the best way to take it. Queen takes f1, wins the exchange. Knight takes g3, wins a whole rook. I guess we can't complain about that. Alright. Not a good... I thought the opening was actually okay for White, and he went off went off kilter at some point. I mean, maybe it's better than I thought for me. It's hard to say. I don't normally like to play d5, though. Unless I know that I can open the position. I don't like it d5, e5. And the whole center gets locked like that. I try not to let that happen. If it upset, I'm upset. I still think that for tactics, like chess, 365 chess is decent. I'm not a huge fan of the problems that they have on Lichess. I think they can be improved. But I still love Lichess. It's definitely the best chess site online. Alright. Is it correct to get 0 points for a draw? I have no idea why you would get 0 points for a draw. Nafidov. Are you sure you got 0 points for a draw? What are we doing here? Cast Moran. Didn't this guy play tough against me? This is the guy who was like crushing me? Or no, I was crushing him. No, I crushed him. Okay. Slowly. 1 point for a draw. 1 point for a draw is good. Guys, please support the stream. If you can't afford to, just hang out with us. Enjoy the stream. Support the stream with the positive comments. Be a good influence and join our community. But also, we have the Discord channel, Pub Slaggy, which you guys can check out. Alright. So, Kasmaran with a kind of unusual move here. I think normally black plays knight c6 there. So knight d7 seems strange, but what can you do to punish it, really? Don't ever recall running into this move. I think I played knight g5 in a similar position. Maybe just knight d2, trading the white square bishops. Yeah, Nefedov, I don't know how many more Imperial Stouts you need after that game against me. I've got a Boston Lager here, but it's not hurting my game. The first couple of beers generally improve my play. Alright, c6. I had a similar game with Roland Schmaltz. Somehow I got an f4. I didn't want to give him b5 though. Now, I mean a5 looks kind of mandatory. The game was too short. Doesn't count. No points for that. If we're going to open it up, we're going to play for the knight c4, d6 square. Let's see what he does here. He might take with a knight on e5. He did. Not a bad idea, maybe. I have bishop b6 at some point. So like f4. Knight g4, bishop b6. I feel like I'm weakening myself in some instances here. My other internal chess organs were telling me to play h3. Of course I played f4. We have time if he plays knight g4 to play bishop b6 and then h3, which kind of embarrasses him. My e4 pawn is like ultra protected, so that's not a problem. Then we kick his knight back to an embarrassing square. But you know what? I mean, this is not that easy. Knight f5 is not a possibility here. I have g4. Incredibly difficult move to meet, actually. What does he do after g4? That's kind of embarrassing. Materialistic, admittedly. Oh no, you can play g5. Oh, sorry. No. There could be a problem here. I might possibly win a piece. Wait. G5 and what? Knight F5? I take? I mean, it's kind of hard to resist this. Take pieces, not pawns. Alright. If you must take pieces, take pawns. I'm up a piece. I have to be winning. Come on. S4, thank you for the aggressive move. S4. Well, that was the whole plan, you know, to get him to go knight G4. Kind of overextend himself. And I can take. What's up with that? It's just a trade. I don't mind that. Alright, he's on. I don't want the 2 rooks for the queen now in this spot. Does kind of put me in an awkward situation there. So queen G4. Give him the 2 rooks for the queen. Yeah, why not? Hope I'm not gambling too much here, but I really feel like this has got to be... It's got to be too much for white. I'm up a piece. I can afford to give him 2 rooks for the queen. Thank you for the donation. S4 with the bit lead this week. With 100 bits. It's only Tuesday. Move 11 with 40. Saul with 100 today. Thank you so much, guys. He can win a pawn back here. Yeah, that's correct. Correct move. I don't have all that many pawns left, so we are going to have to be a little careful about this. How about rook f1? His bishop has relatively few squares. Bishops are pieces too. Preserving our pawn structure a little bit. One of my ideas was to go there and go on that b pawn. Kasparov. PQLLD was a player from Germany, I believe, who's been on the stream. Maybe he's had more than one account, I'm not sure. But he's been around for a while. Okay, so this is just like a weird move. Black is simply trading pieces here, which looks good for me. I don't know, maybe I should have taken an f5 there. The greedier approach. Targeting the b7. Only 3 pawns left. This one is very close to becoming a queen. I don't want him picking up any of my pawns, really. He can help it. I had knight takes b7 and like knight d6 check, forking knights like rook on b5 or anything like that. Doesn't look like black should be okay here. Kind of hard to stop that pawn, I would imagine. Battle of the Ukrainians. Yeah, let's not have the fight in the stream like yesterday. He's a cheater. No, you falsely accuse everyone of being cheaters. If anybody thinks somebody's a cheater, then report them to Lichess and leave it out of the chat. You know, don't publicly humiliate anyone. All right, back to the tournament. Sparkle Horse in first, and Mysterious Expert in second.
No fighting in the chat, okay? And don't forget H5. Did you like that move?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. The yes button is much better. The no button. No, I said the no,
No!
button. No's better. All right, no's better. Anyway, we're not having this discussion. Yeah, exactly. Just keep it out of the chat. Good luck reporting your cheating accusations to the Lichess administrators. Let's not just bash people. And keep it like private. Unless you blatantly cheat against me, then it's a different story. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I try to keep it, you know, somewhat under wraps too. All right. Yeah, Monkey Pushing Wood, I don't know. I haven't seen any accusations against him in the past. Let's just let him be. If you think something's up, just go through the proper channels. Okay, E4, C5 here. Mysterious Expert. Oh no, this variation. We had the same thing yesterday. This line actually kind of bugs me. Maybe A6 and like Queen C7 or something weird. But I can't do that. Okay, there's actually B5, Bishop D5. I've even seen this. E6 here, can he take? Try to play that position? That's the thing that bugs me. I think I've even played Knight C6 here, or attempted to do so. And that's not good though, I don't think. It almost seems like Knight C6 would transpose to some kind of normal Sicilian. Yeah, somebody's tilting. Alright. B5, interesting. But I don't think it's sound. I'm just going to play the sound move. Tricky to defend my pawn. Is it not? I mentioned this in an earlier stream that I don't really like to get this kind of structure. I have an incredibly bad score with both colors in these lines. I'm not sure about Queen B6. I'm not sure about a lot of things here. I'm not sure I'd like this for either side. C3 is kind of a controversial move. I wasn't expecting that. Nefedov says, yeah, Bishop C5 maybe. I gotta learn this line better. I even played it with white a little bit, but I never, I mean, I always played Bishop C4, you know, so I don't know much about Knight F3, like leaving the bishop on B5. Maybe I should take on B5. It's like a reversed, or like a Rossolimo, like actually like a normal Rossolimo, essentially. Is B4 a real move for white here? If so, then I have to do this. Alright, we're gaining a little time back. Yeah, let's move on. I agree. People get stuck on something. How about bits donations? What about our next stream, guys? The next stream is the subscriber stream on Thursday. No stream tomorrow. Subscriber stream 4:30 EDT. We're gonna do game analysis as we do every week. Just to let you guys know, so Thursday and Friday will be my last streams before I move back to Budapest. Following this weekend, I will be moving back. So everyone knows. So we're streaming Thursday, Friday. There will be no Simon on Sunday. Bombas is out. I'm 100% winner for today. Well, Bombas, isn't my only competition. I thought you and Bombas were buddies, Nefedov. He's just a guy. Alright, Mysterious Expert let me off the hook a little bit. I thought he had a pretty decent position, but he didn't play it really as well as he could have. Can I bet 100? When did you start betting, man? You said you don't gamble. Poker isn't gambling to me. Whenever I tell Nefedov that I play poker, he's like, I don't gamble. Neither do I, That's the thing. Nefedov doesn't like Bombast. And he doesn't make any secrets about it. Chess bucks. But I want to adopt you. What are you guys talking about? Alright. Mysterious Expert, he's drifted into a slightly passive position where I have a grip on the dark squares. Nil Swint, you've been drinking tonight again? Parents are not happy about for that either. Alright. Yeah, he's tempting me into playing f5 now, but I have weaknesses on the back rank. He's totally looking for this, tricks. Queen here, queen here. Uh-huh. Very tricky. Very resourceful dude. I've got to be careful. Let's go back and guard our back rank. Got control of the key central square. So we got control of almost everything. If I had f5, if I had one more tempo, I'd just probably bust that out right now. How did you know? Alright, so the ending, let's do it. Chess bucks. What are chess bucks? Just put everything on the dark squares and hope for the best. That's the approach here. Can he draw this bishop ending? What bishop ending? Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance he could draw the bishop ending, I guess. Let's see. I have f5. That looks really interesting. Giving me more outside pawns. He doesn't care. There's f4 now. That's a really big static weakness, but he could probably hold it. I'm concerned that this is a draw, but we've got good chances. Now he's putting the pawns on the correct color. See, he's so quick. Did I make a mistake? The king and pawn endgame is not going to cut it. It looks like a draw. Let's see, though. I'm not fully convinced. Cut off my own king there. Not yet. Mysterious endgame. Nils is leaving. Alright, take care, man. Is this not like Zugzwang? We should have some chances to win anyway. So he basically has unlimited tempi? Is that what you're telling me? Wait, what did I just do? No, Efidov said H5. And I played it, but I didn't see that, alright? Guess the move. It almost worked. Like, I probably had a double queen ending in the other line. I was like, yes. Apparently he's an expert in king and pawn games too. Nefedov was like, yes. Yes. Well, that's pretty amazing. Quite an interesting draw there. Pawn down. With more space. I have more space and I'm a pawn up and I can't win. That doesn't seem fair. Morois is berserking, which seems like a strange decision. But he wants to catch up very well. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. We try to play as theoretically as we can, because he's not a book player. The Boleslavsky variation. I never played this, what the heck. Just to take him out of his usual. His usual thing, let's say. Knight takes e4 now. White is fully almost equalized. Okay, we got a static kind of knight on e5. Scheveningen or Scheveningen. Scheveningen. I don't know why. What made him berserk? Black is totally comfortable, but winning is not easy here, of course. So I don't really have a break, per se. Is this even a good move? I'm not sure. It's getting kind of weird, man. He's centralizing so well. Okay. This is kind of complicated. Please let there be no double attacks. Black may be infinitesimally better. F6. Oh my gosh. He's voluntarily losing pawns just to trade the pieces off. My position was winning, so they say. Could play f4. Say what? This has got to be winning now. Okay, kind of lucky. Mysterious Expert won the last tournament. Still have 52 minutes left. We got 40 players today, guys. Quite a good field. Pass Pawn 99. I thought you were here before. Did you re-log in? Or I'm thinking of someone else. Alright. I guess it wasn't you. The link to the tournament. Here it is. Feel free to join. You're welcome. So Haberbaum is coming on with 20 points. He's only 1675. Very talented dude. Bombus looks like he dropped out. Oh, you just got here. So who else was I confusing your name with, Paspon? Pac-Man wasn't here. I don't know why. I don't know what I was confusing you with. Alright, Pawn Pusher 7-6. New opponent for me. Relatively new account. Knight F3. I usually play C5. You are Pawn Pusher 7-6. Oh, wow. Alright. So that's you. You got paired with me. That's funny. Did you realize that when you said, hey, what's up? You actually said hello before we got paired. I had the feeling. I'm trying something different here with B6. Welcome to the stream, guys. We got a subscriber stream on Thursday. If you are a subscriber to the stream, this is the best move according to the opening book. If you are a subscriber to the stream, you can join us for our subscriber stream on Thursday. And we do game analysis with all the subscribers, go over the games in detail, like 15 minutes per game. Why do you play like me? You mean with H5, or did I make a bad move? I'm just kidding, Nefino, I don't know. 95, no, I can't do that. So what's up with A3? He's trying to play B4. I guess I should just play Knight F6 here and not mess around. Yeah, then if B4, Knight E4 is kind of cool. This was played quickly. B4 is not so dangerous after Queen C2. Look at him going with a Rook D1. This is very... Wow, and only 34 seconds. Man, dude, that's a very incisive setup you got. Very dangerous. What am I supposed to do about this? Rook D1, Queen C2, and Rook D1. Okay, that's pretty freaky. Man, I'm scared. So I basically have to play D5 myself before he does it. He who laughs first. Did I make a bad move? I wasn't sure what you meant though, because you were saying H5, H5, then it was a draw. And I was like, oh, maybe you were making fun of yourself. So, I don't know. I'm just kidding around. Beating him to the punch here. We've got queen sacrifices. Let's see. That's going to be interesting with the C line. What do you mean I played like you? Do you play B6 in this line? If you play a different line. No, you play with knight on F6 early. If you're talking about this English symmetrical, I do play C5, but I don't do your line. Okay, now there's some play. You know, the position is not totally symmetrical, which is a good break. I hate it when it's like totally boring and there's no imbalance at all. This looks okay to me. What do we do? What do you do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I love the variations like knight takes e5, queen takes e5. Sorry, that's d5. I'm dyslexic. I'm just a beginner. Oh, man, he's playing pretty well, and he's got like tons of time. Never played this past pawn 99. Never played you. But you don't have any games, so you're new to Lichess, or this is like your new account. Alright, queen d3, moving that guy again. Why do I play like Nefedov? I ask myself that all the time. So what are we supposed to do? Blockade. He's not only strong, but fast too. Holding his own here in this isolated queen pawn position. Nefedov won't be donating any bits to the stream. I hurt his feelings. I was just kidding.
No!
That actually reminds me of a friend of mine, that no button. Sounds just like a friend who actually could have done some voiceovers. I wonder if that's his voice. I have to ask him to play it for him once. What is the chance like someone you know did the voice on the no button that you bought? Would be very, very infinitesimal, I would think. I really don't know what to do here, though. We need a plan. And we need to play faster. Get organized. He's almost like preempting my knight a5 with his bishop d2 move. He's trying to take that guy out. You will rejoin the tournament in 15 minutes. Wish you could play as bad as Nefedov. Me too. What are you talking about, JCS? You play well. You sell yourself short. Very strong player. e5. Can I do e5? I can do it. I don't know if it's good. Man, this guy is not bad. I mean, I don't know how much he's calculating. You know, sometimes people don't calculate and they just get lucky. But I've been able to find anything concrete. Now, e5. This is almost a risky move. Because there's this invisible pressure on the d5. I was thinking sacking a pawn here. I mean, he doesn't dare do de. I just play knight f4. Knight takes g2 and it's winning. Okay. Now for the next trick. JCS says thank you. No, I'm serious. I mean, you play really well against me. I'm not saying you're better than Nefedov or I want to take sides, but I mean, I think it's not clear, you know. You need to be more confident in yourself. Many times, much like Nefedov, you've offered me draws in better positions, and I think it's a matter of self-confidence. You need to be more confident. I need to be more confident too. I think that zooming in on your face can improve the stream. This sounds like a backhanded joke or something. S4 is going to troll me now. Look at this move, queen e4. Oh my god. Okay, what do we do on this queen e4, man? I'm just confused. We take. This is just too weird. So he takes. Then I have to like take back with a pawn. I'm in some sort of weird pin. But I'm up a pawn. That's the good part. Can't take with a rook, we'll drop a piece. It was certainly confusing. He also has weird moves like bishop f4. But a pawn is a pawn, I guess. Bishop f4, queen a8. Might even be able to play rook takes c1 there. Rook takes c1 may be a better move. Somewhat forced. Recapture. Kept our extra pawn. How do they move rook c5? That doesn't work. We have the massive threat of rook d7, just unpinning myself. Oh, dude is like winning in exchange. Good with the increment. What's his bullet? No, he lost on time. Wow. That was a tough game, man. Even at the final position, you're not even a full pawn down. Insanely tough game. Probably one of the toughest games I played. What an interesting opening, too. Serious expert, I just can't lose him. I mean, he actually has a bunch of draws, but he's undefeated. Maybe more walk can take him out. 41 minutes left. Last time he won the tournament. Let's see. I've been a little more consistent. I did allow the draw against him. Of course, that doesn't hurt my performance rating. You're welcome for the game. I watch you all play, and I feel like I have no clue about chess. Why would you say that, man? You played really well, especially in the simul's. Maybe you just need more time, you know, to play a good game. You don't have to be good at Blitz to be a good chess player. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it's definitely not mandatory. JCS. I really like your style, and I think you just need to play more and play. Haberbaum only 1600. Yeah, he's had a great run here. Not the first time. His performance is 2084. Drew Mysterious Expert. He lost against Bombast and John Capone. But he's running really well. Yeah, it happens. People have good tournaments. Alright, Parsa 7-8 I have not played before. It's pretty strong. Barely has enough games to qualify for the tournament, though. No clue. Do you think a better player is the more pessimistic they are about their skill? No, I don't think so. No, I think it's a question of personality. You know, if you look at a guy like I lost to, like Kovalenko last year, and you know, he was 2700. I mean, he's like the antithesis of me. He's like overly confident, you know, to the point where he's so confident he plays like tournament games like it's Blitz or Rapid, you know. He loses some games, like he blitzed me and won, but like against Michalewski, for example, Michalewski beat him on time. Not on time, but I mean he beat him in position, you know, when he was playing for time against Michalewski. Michalewski barely did it, but I think it's a case of, you know, these players being like very confident, just different psychologically. It's a different approach. I would imagine like Geary is more pessimistic. If you take a Kramnik or a Geary, maybe they're more pessimistic, and if you take like a Rapport or a you know, I'm guessing. I don't know Geary personally, for example, but comparing him to some other players, you know, I think the safer players would be more like safety prone and like me, and like more afraid of making a mistake rather than willing to risk constantly. Like a Mamedyarov has to be very, very confident, for example. What is going on here with pawn takes pawn? He can't sack a pawn, right? I mean, that's just nonsense. So I think we have a really good game. Control of the E file might be good. There's also H4, which I like. Ponda.
Hey, what's up, guys? The H4.
And he just insta H6'd me. was thinking about h5, but it's not really probably necessary. If he plays g5, he's taking a lot of risks with his own king. But I definitely need a plan. I mean, h5 is possible. Then he plays queen e8, though I may just drop the pawn. What is black doing, though, here? Objectively. Let's try a weird move. This is like a brand new account. He's 1900 after 45 Blitz games, but 2093 after 45 Rapid games. So that's solid. That's like you're over, let's say over 2000 FIDE, or around 2000 FIDE. He made some mistake in the opening here, some small mistake. I'm not sure how relevant it is, though. Alright. Very direct. Following the Simon Williams approach. There's f4. Things could get tactical. He did it. I take. Crazy complications. Parsa. He must have just gotten in the tournament. He's ranked number 23. He would actually be one of the higher rated players. Looks like Mysterious Expert will surpass me. Morwa. Who's actually playing white in that game? It never. Isn't that weird how you can't tell who's playing white? It says Morwa at the bottom, but does that mean Morwa is white? No, Mysterious Expert versus Morwa. That's weird, isn't it? Okay, so Bishop f4, Bishop f3. I have Rook b5. Man. The handy dandy Rook b5. Conveniently threatening two pieces. He resigned here quickly. I guess that's winning. I thought he could have played like Bishop f5 or something. I guess it was all a bluff. Okay, back to the tournament. To rejoin. Serious Expert is battling Morwa. No, it's over. What happened? Did Morwa win? Was it a draw? Alright, we'll just keep fighting with our knight f3. Giri speaks perfect Russian. By the way, he played for St. Petersburg. Okay, obviously not Florida. Yeah, this Fiddler and Giri should... Fiddler likes... he likes cricket, everybody knows that. He's obsessed with English cricket. Jean-Claude, which Alpha Zero versus Stockfish games? These ones from a few months ago you're talking about? Or is there something new? I didn't see anything about Alpha Zero in the last, weeks. I haven't been following anything absolutely new there. Is this good for me? Wait. Isn't this good for me? One of those stupid traps? Stupid chess traps. David Letterman. Mysterious Expert. A little bit like Morwa. He's maybe not that well versed in the opening. But actually this may not be so bad for black. Among the super GMs, Anand speaks the best English, says S4. And Elam is a Lichess master, an unofficial master given the title by the Lichess.org site. Okay, so I thought this was supposed to be good for me, but what is the best move? Knight takes e5. We have a slightly better structure. If I take on f7, he takes with the knight, and then it's kind of not clear what I've got, actually. And white should be better here, but how much better? Knight g5, queen takes queen is really nothing. Getting dizzy. He's fast, I'll give him that, man. He plays some substandard moves, but he plays them quickly. Drew the last game from a kind of bad position. So I'm not sure, man. I don't have much, but we have a little structural advantage. It's probably not worth the whole hill of beans. Hill of a lot of beans. I feel like I played this sort of lamely. Lamely played by me. Without doubt. It was lamely played. Can I do something weird like here? Just waiting to make a blunder. I haven't made any blunders, really big blunders today. Why do you have non-bullet game on Lichess? Yeah, that would be a reason. I don't think bullet is really chess. It seems like addictive and a waste of time. If I want to play chess, I mean, 3 minutes is plenty. I mean, I guess in the old days, I used to play some 2-0, not here on Lichess, on other sites, but I just don't really see the point of making chess, like, thoughtless, you know, and, like, dropping pieces. So this is a good move or a bad move? Fearless. He doesn't get out of the pin. I mean, that's an amazing move. You know, wouldn't most people be inclined to get out of this pin? He just doesn't care. He's like, no. I'm not even going to get out of the pin. It's crazy. Wow, and even e5 might be possible. I guess he was concerned about knight to d5 after all. You know, it was like c6 was a defensive move against that. But I would have been scared of the pin on the knight on f7. So I'm not going to be playing any bullet games on Lichess. Not, it's a principle. It's a matter of principle. I think it's a waste of time. You know, you could study a long game or something and benefit yourself. Instead, gotta watch out for rook d4. Can he get out of this? Don't play on the other chess sites where like computer cheating is rampant. I mean, it's probably rampant, you know, on every chess site to some degree, but Lichess does a good job. I didn't see knight h6. He's got this secret defense. Man, he's a pretty tough defender. We have some positional advantage here. But I'm not sure, you know, it's going to be easy to grind him down. Covering knight d4. Rather, rook d4. Oh, Nirich, welcome to the stream. No, I mean, I think it's like a misconception. Why are all tournaments on, you know, on Lichess and those other chess sites for money played bullet? Because you can't play any other time control. It's not like it's the optimal situation, but that's the facts of life, you know. We have to play bullet because we don't have any other choice. If you want to have organized tournaments for prizes, it's going to have to be bullet, unfortunately. Alright, mysterious expert. Now he gets out of the pin. Amazing. So c3. Blocking his bishop, finally. I feel like I'm a weak version of Petrosian. Nefedov called me... Wait, who was it? Was it Nefedov the other day? Called me a weak Ivanchuk. I'm a watered down Petrosian and a weak Ivanchuk. So now what's he doing with that? He's going to c5? He's a really good defender, and he's fast. Kind of like me, but faster. And active. Very active. What a sense for the initiative he really has. I wouldn't want to play him in bullet. What's his bullet rating? Bullet rating? He doesn't have a bullet rating? What? I mean, that's clearly got to be like another account or something. What am I supposed to play here? Like at knight f4? Try and induce him to weaken himself with g5. He has ultra bullet rating and no bullet rating. What? I didn't see that. And b4 is probably a good move. Double edge though. Again, he's like defending. Check. I can't leave that knight there. It's just too strong. Did he miss something? Why is he thinking here? It's kind of creepy. He's always okay. Bishop takes f5 is just a dead draw. Guess I should try b5. Maybe just a3. Where's his bullet rating? Why don't I see it? Whoa. Why don't I see his bullet rating? Trying to grind him down in this ending, I mean, we don't have much advantage. It's very, very infinitesimal, if anything. His play is like flawless. I think he won the last tournament. He's like me, but faster. I think he missed a winning move there. He missed knight c2, just winning. This is an insanely good move. Speaking of insanely good moves. I mean, give me a break, man. Right. That's ridiculous, dude. Mysterious expert. He's what is he in Bullet? He's 10 years old. Man, that's ridiculous. All right. Yeah, I think I was like winning there. He offered a draw. But his defense is unbelievable. I was a little bit better, but I guess I was never winning. 10 years old. That's hard to believe. All right. We got 20 minutes left. Oh, he's only 8 years. He says 8. He says 8 years. Here he says 10. So he's like multiple ages. There seems to be a conflict. Guys, where's the next game? Yeah, I was trying to win. I should have taken the draw. I was like better the whole game. Yeah, he's probably an adult. Not the same variation again with d5. This is different though. I can take here on e4. I don't mind this as much as my previous game. This actually, I kind of like this. They're just. I thought he was 7. Maybe he's 5. He's probably like 5, realistically. Alright, Mule Skinner playing kind of unusual variation here. Oh, man. Alright. I should have just taken the draw. But he did the same last time where he came from nowhere at the end to sneak in front of me. Why does he have a USTF rating if he's from Bulgaria? It's probably some online rating. You can get online ratings on like Internet Chess Club. I don't know, man. You can't know where people are based on what flag they say here. I can put down Antarctica, you know, or like the International Space Station. It's impossible, you know. You can't really believe where people say they're from. I'm from Antarctica. That's why I have a I have an Antarctic panda here. Hello.
It's really cold. I have my sleeping bag on. Oh, you guys see my sleeping bag? That's cool, huh? I'm like a panda totem pole.
Maybe it's from the Arctic. Makes more sense. What is Muleskinner on today? He's gonna sack a piece on it. Oh my gosh, on e6. No, he's really gonna sack a piece. I think that Muleskinner has been. He's drinking too much Spanish wine. Lichess requests players with over 2,400 to give their names and FIDE ratings. What? Really? I'll release my name and FIDE rating when Lichess pays me. Alright, let's see. So, you guys know that I'm not really who you think I am. I'm just kidding. I know you mean requested. You said requested. That means requested. Very clear, Soltigo. Requested. It's not like truth is truth, you know. Request means request. Truth does not mean truth. Okay, queen f5, queen takes b3. I think the Muleskinner's had enough today. This feels a little greedy, but it's a yummy pawn to take. But it seems kind of against Lichess's whole philosophy of being kind of like, I don't know, this open source, privacy respecting site to like request players to submit their rating. Yeah. Anonymity. Anonymity is cool. I like it when the people in the stream are open about their identities, though. It makes it more fun, you know. We know you guys are who you are. You have a name. You have, you know, we can create like a kind of atmosphere where we're friendly with each other. Mysterious Expert and Marwa right behind me. They're both like aging senior players. Please don't let my queen be trapped. Don't even joke about it, okay? Rook c3. Come on, come on. I've got 15 minutes left. Win this game and then one more. I can stay ahead of the kids. Haberbaum putting on a good show, but he's still down on 22. All right, man. There's queen e2. Does that do anything? What is this all about anyway? He's going to play rook takes f5. Final laugh. I think he wants to play knight d6, I guess. Was my guess. Not a good move. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to play. He's a little short of moves here. We got the raging bishops, so we can win this game and then win one more, and we're still clinging to the lead. Hopefully Marwa has to play Mysterious Expert again. He's playing Nefedov. No free points, okay? Okay, back to tournament. No, I didn't. Oh, I lost my streak starter. That's a disaster. And Marwa's like going off. Who's he beating? Wait, Farmville is in the tournament? Marwa beat him? Wait. Isn't that the legendary Farmville? Just joined us? Well, Marwa is just going off. He won like 6. He beat Mysterious Expert and Farmville. Whoa, dude. Is he berserking those games? No, he's got 4. Not a lot of berserking going on because of the increment, I guess. Nobody let Marwa win, okay? Or Mysterious Expert. They both got more points somehow. I can't berserk here against Cosmeron. Yeah, Farmville is Naka's alter ego. He's the anti-Naka. Bishop G2. I know. Alright, guys. Farmville's too far out to do it, I think. Not enough time left for him to make it. He's going to give it a college try. Maybe he can knock off one of these guys that's trailing me. Alright, the Catalan can win one more game. Yeah, no, I always associated the Farmville-Smallville thing, too, you know, but I don't think that's what the joke is. Maybe he's just making fun of, like, I don't know, some town or something. Actually, the same game exactly yesterday. Knight B3. Farmville, it reminds me of, what is that free game online? My Little Farmies, or there was another one. I'm really losing my mind. What is that really cheap free game you could play? You grow your own farm. I know, and Nanaka was Smallville. Okay, what's up with this? I play Knight B5 here, and I'm getting confused. Is C5 an actual move? Like C5, B takes C, C takes B. I had a feeling I saw this somewhere. A Farmville is a Facebook game, okay, but I was thinking of something else, I thought. Maybe it was Farmville. This is interesting. We got the two bishops. Romanician. How can we prevent him from castling? That would be good. No castling for you, buddy. Not today. No, but he traded queens. That does take some of the fun out of this. A debatable decision to play C2. Wow, I did not expect that. In fact, I think he should have taken back on B6 and had me take back on that square. Looks like he's being like materialistic or something. He wants to win my A2 pawn. But I hardly think that seems like the best. I don't care about my A2 pawn. You know, that's irrelevant. Good thing I didn't bullet this with a, you know, whatever it is. Berserker style. And now, go to the 7th. Then he's got Knight D5. Flash in the pan. So Rook C4, I guess. He's got a Nefedov-like capture on A2. That's very strong. Yesterday, Nefedov smashed me. And what happened? You offered a draw? I can't remember. Don't hang pawns. Now he goes back. He's changed his ways. But we like bishops. Got everything developed. Everything's in order. We have a better structure. Control the open file. And I'm loving it. Loving it. It's like McDonald's. Okay. But, yeah, maybe A3 is a good idea. We should really do that. Never wouldn't be able to pull this off but while berserking. But unfortunately, those guys are probably going to catch up to me. Because I got no streak starter. That sucks. Can't somebody beat them? I mean, come on. I mean, Morwa is only like 2,200 maximum. Somebody ought to be able to beat him. WB Network. Oh, we're talking about TV now. The WB. Uh-oh. There's a threat. So I have to play E4 now? Which kind of sucks. Well, I don't have to play E4. There's this. Seems like a weird move to play, though. but it's okay. Kind of aesthetic. I'm a minimalist. Casmaran, though, really solid, dude. I think most people would have played e4, and maybe they would have been right to do that, but I don't know. I just kind of want to keep the tension. So, Smallville versus Farmville. Smallville is a Farmville. WB Network, that's old school. Alright, guys. We can win it on time, if nothing else. Can't anybody beat these guys, or at least hold them to a draw or something? Yeah, man. And Rook C2 is like Bishop A4. See you later. In the words of Dennis Eckersley. Yeah. Bishop A4 will be pretty nasty. He's hoping for that. This guy is tough. With the 2000. Blitz 1933. I even looked at Knight G4. But I think that's a fantasy. My king is just heading toward the center for the ending. No weak squares. Alright. I can do that too. Okay, I'll do that. There's an increment here. Come on, dude. Lose. Mysterious Expert is right on my tail. Morwa is right on my tail. There's only 6 minutes left in the tournament. Trying to play like Karpov here. Perfect structure. Minimalist. Kasparan, you have to lose on time, okay? We're not going to get another game. Man, the Mysterious Expert ruined my tournament. Now he's got 94. Man, that's awkward. This is getting weirder and weirder. He's all over me now with Rook A4. He was threatening Knight E4 in my face. That's really awkward. There's also like Knight H5 now. But I guess I have E4 if I need to. Now he stopped D4. This guy is kind of scaring me. He's kind of scaring me, dude. Man. What is going on with this guy? I like can't move my pieces anywhere, you know? I mean, that's pretty strange. I'm just totally frozen. I guess I can play Bishop C3. I have to do this. This guy's pretty good. Only move E4 before he has time. I'm still okay. Groveling for a draw. This is weird. Just keeps playing one great move after another. We're down to 4 minutes with increment. Look at this, just one move after another. It's just like systematic. He's like psychic or something. Alright, I'm going to release the tension here, and I think we're okay. We should probably blockade. So that gives him access to Rook C4. I can play Rook C1, he plays Rook C7. He finds every move instantly. Now I have to play this. Do I ever have something like B4? I like sack the exchange here with no time at all. Look at this guy, dude. He has answers for everything. Just 3 minutes left. Good thing I didn't try to berserk him. He did sack the exchange finally. Can digest his bishop here. That's it. We're not going to get another game though. Bedtime for Bonzo. $30 seconds is not enough. Why did you accept draw for what? Game over. Two minutes and 13 seconds left. Serious expert. Who's he playing? He's playing Mastermind 14. 2 minutes left. He'll probably tie with me with a win, and then win the tournament on tiebreak. Meanwhile, Morwa, 151 left, playing Monkey. So if those guys both win, you know, who knows who wins on tiebreak. I would think I would have the higher performance rating, but maybe Morwa. He's only lost 2 games. I lost just 1. I don't know how the tiebreaks work. Tournament is now closed. Oh, Mastermind is ahead on time. But Mysterious Expert is like unbeatable. He's down to 3 seconds. He drew, which will not tie him with me. He finishes behind me with that draw. So just Morwa. What happened with Morwa? He's still playing. 26 seconds. 46 seconds. Wait, Monkey pushing wood? Wasn't he playing the other game? Morwa won the queen. Seconds left. Rook G2. Oh. This is lost. So Morwa wins the tournament. Now Morwa just gets 3. Why did he just get 3? Oh, he had a draw last game? Oh my god. He had a draw against Nefedov. That cost him catching me there. He would have caught me. So I win the tournament by 1 point. Oh my gosh. It was just out of control with these two guys. Morwa and Mysterious Expert. 1 and 2 points behind me just by luck. So I managed to win it. Nefedov, thank you for slowing down. I owe you. You said I would win. I didn't take the bet. We didn't shake on it. I didn't believe you. And you barely won that bet, man. But I'll buy you a beer, okay? I'll buy you an Imperial Stout the next time I see you, Nefedov. So we win it barely by the skin of our teeth. Sparkle Horse first. Morwa second. Very, very good performance at 22:36. And Mysterious Expert lower performance. He played a lot of Berserk, 57. So playing more games. Hit a bad start. Kind of a bad patch there. But beat me in that game where I declined to draw. Let's round out the top 10 here. So Sparkle Horse, Morwa, Mysterious Expert, Monkey with the most games I think I've ever seen played in one of these. Mule Skinner, also quite a few games. I think Mule Skinner was hitting the wine. Haberbaum, he had a really good start, lost a couple games at the end. Appa, new player. Kasmarong had played me twice. Farmville made a guest appearance. Farmville losing to Morwa and play to chess. That's interesting. Not Farmville's day. And then Laluo, they're rounding out the top 10. We had 51 players, guys, and 68 viewers, so it was a good stream. Thanks so much, Saul and Move11, for your donations today. Guys, please support the stream with PayPal donations if you can. You can hit the button on the Twitch stream, or you can go to my YouTube channel, Video Chess Training on YouTube, and support the YouTube channel with a PayPal donation. Mule Skinner said, my worst tournament, but still 5th. Yeah, kind of weird. I mean, but that's one of the secrets of arenas. Like, you just play a lot of games, you gotta score points. Obviously, you have to win a game here or there, but that's funny. You just win those Berserk. I think those 3-pointers are important. Like, it sounds like basketball, but basically the 3-pointers, monkey pushing wood, catching there like 3, 3. The gray threes kind of add up. You know, even though you don't have a streak starter going, you just like, you know, lose quickly and then like win games for 3 points, and it's berserk wins are really valuable. So anyway, it's a weird format for tournaments, but it's fun. You guys are welcome. Thanks for subscribing to the stream, and I will see you all on Thursday for my subscriber stream with game analysis. So thanks to Soltigo for moderating. I think he was too tired to play tonight.
Okay, guys. Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed all the rook pawn moves. We'll see you for the subscriber tournament. Okay? Subscriber stream on Thursday. It's not a tournament. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.
So Soltigo, thanks for making it despite the sleep deprivation. And you guys are welcome. We'll see you on Thursday, Friday stream, and then I'm out. I'm going to Budapest next week, so I'm gonna be taking basically, you know, the better part of a week off. Will probably be Friday to Friday streams. This coming Friday will be my last stream for a while. Then we'll get it going back on the 31st of August, probably the Friday the 31st of August. Maybe a stream in the morning, Budapest time. So I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. It was very, very fun and exciting finish. Luckily, I managed to win, but just by sheer chance. International Master William Paschall and the Ponda signing out here. This is Master Fugu. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.